All right, guys, welcome back to Jack on Tracks. And what we got going on here is we're going to start laying in these industry spurs. I don't know if I'm going to get it all done tonight, but I'm going to try to at least get these switches figured out. The big question is how much track do we need? So that's more than I need. So we're going to fit this in here. We're going to square this up. A little tiny bit of a gap, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do. Take this off. All right, guys, I'm going to take this over to the workbench real quick and give it a little cleanup and come back and we'll start getting this thing ready to get soldered in. All right, guys, so I actually had a strip. I had two pieces of styrene there. I was able to cut down. They're about 3/4 of an inch wide. They're a little bit wider than the track, which is perfect because when you lay the ballast on, you'll have a little drop down. It'll look a little nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tammy on here and I'm going to connect all these pieces together. This is either 30 or 40,000. 40. I'm not really sure. All right, so we're just gonna let these set up. I got this. I soldered in two pieces there. They're actually cut in half. They're separated into two halves of the PC ties, and I left them a little long because I'm actually going to do power drops here. There'll be a power drop here, and these two switches are going to get soldered in here, and then these pieces over here are going to have power drops to them too. I'm contemplating playing a little industry game with them, where there'll be a lockout tagout on the side of the module. So what we'll do is when these dry up, we'll connect them all together, and I'll figure out where they got to be over here, and then I'll glue them down with either Alex or Type Bond. Probably be Alex. Might even be CA. Not 100% yet. But all right, guys. So we're gonna call it for the night, and we'll come back and we'll get going on this probably tomorrow or the next day. All right, guys. Be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So I pulled out the structures that I was planning on using, and found out something. I made a mistake. I should have went with these 5 inches. That would have moved these in closer and out further. I'm a little tight, especially with this building over here, but I think I can work around that. This one over here is going to be okay. let me just grab something and I'll take a quick look. Just be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, as you can see here, last night we had a little change in plans here. After much pondering and thinking about it, I wound up ripping this out. These were originally 3 inches. These are now 5-inch track. Move this out a little bit more to give me a little bit more room over here, which I needed. And it's just looking a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to lay out the cork road bed. It's moved over more. I did such a good job of gluing those pieces of styrene down that they ripped up the cork over here. So I put a little bit of the Alex fast dry in here, smoothed it out. I used an old credit card. All right, guys. I don't know what happened. The camera shut off again. I think my memory's getting full again. I got to do a cleaning in there. So basically what I did was I laid this, my straight edge in, evened it out to 14 and a half inches off that back wall, with these track sections laid in. That's sets them pretty much in the middle of the road bed. So, and I glued these pieces of cork back down with the Type on number 1. I don't know why I don't use Elmer's glue. Oh, I do know why I don't use Elmer's glue, because I don't have any. I got a ton of Type on because I do a lot of woodwork, and we'll be getting to that too soon. So these are all glued in, and I pinned them down just to keep them tight up against there. I'm gonna let this dry for about an hour. I gotta go outside, do some other stuff, and then I'll come back in and we'll see if I can say a few more times. We'll come back in and we'll start the latest track in. I'm gonna get this track laid in and done tonight. That track's gonna get laid in and done tonight too. I just gotta get all this stuff done because I just gotta get it done. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're back. I started recording and shut off. Now we're back. All right. So we're gonna lay in the switches and the center section. Get that all laid in there. Get these down nicey nice. Get all the stuff laid in. Those are pretty straight. All right. That's that. We're gonna let these set up. Put a little weight on these. I don't think I'm gonna have enough, but I did buy extra tubes, so I got more tubes of this. This stuff works awesome. I want to get these laid in tonight. I want to get them done now, so I can move over here and start laying out this one over here. Because what I want to do, I guess we can start marking it. What I want to do is I want to get, this one's gonna come down. That's just the way I want to do it. Hey guys, welcome back. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get down the first part of this siding because I kind of need it to be straight. Sure, I got it right where I need it. It's a little thick, but that's what I need it to be. All right, so we're going to let that sit there for now. We'll come over to here. And I believe this is the piece that goes here. Let that dry out. All right, guys, we'll let that sit and we'll come back to it in about a half hour, 45 minutes. Or tomorrow morning, whichever comes second. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So we got these all glued in. They're glued in nice and tight. They're looking pretty good. Like I said, I'm just waiting to get the tracks certified. Usually you get a whole module done, certified at once, but since the last incident, I'm not going to go that far. I got to get certified before I go any further, because that was a lot of work, and I'm not going to deal with that nonsense again. So what I did was I laid down some tape, because I want to, I'm not going to be able to see my marks once I put this adhesive down. I got a little bit of a kink, not kink, I got the bend right here. Pretty much about where it's going to be, where it needs to be. And that's about it. Going right on the cork. I wanted to transition in the height on the other side, but it was just too much. It wouldn't let me do it. So I decided to rip it up and throw this. I had to change these tracks out because they were too short. I need to move it that way. So once I did that, it didn't make sense for me to go back on the ground again. This would give me a much neater line over here, I guess. Once I get this tape up, plus it's going to help me get straight. So once this sets up, we'll be done laying out this track, and then I just gotta get this track certified, and then we'll move on to doing the electric. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back. Been about 45 minutes, and it's dry. I started putting these switches in. We'll get to that in another video. That'll be really short. But yeah, so we got to that done. Let's pull this up and see what this looks like. Tracks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to leave this a little bit long for now, but we're going to trim that off. But yeah, that's in. It looks pretty good. So let me clean up this mess, and then I'll take some beauty shots of it, and maybe I'll stage some of the scene on here for you guys too. Maybe I'll throw out some rolling stock. But let's see what's going on. Like I said, I got to get this I gotta, like I said, I gotta get these tracks certified before I start doing any scenery on this thing. If these things are even a 30-second out, I doubt it. They got to be within specs because I really measured the crap out of these things. So, but I use this Alex for a reason. If I have to, I can peel it up, make my little adjustments. The last time I was too far out. I was over 1/16 of an inch, which is ridiculous. So this is hoping less than a 30-second, if even that much. But yep. So let me clean this up, and we'll be right back.